All right. Play the game. Go back over here. So I encountered an issue. When I finished uploading my VODs yesterday, I noticed it was like, hey, wait a second, I'm getting copyright claims on some of these. That doesn't make any sense. I activated streamer mode. So this morning, like, let me investigate. And sometimes I've been down here, like my options will be up here and I'm like, oh, okay, let me just click over here. And, maybe my Twitch integration would be like this. So I was like, oh, okay, let me handle that. So I do that and I was like, oh, okay, maybe they want me to reset my Twitch integration settings. So I would hit confirm. And when I did that, it would reset my entire settings. As a matter of fact, I think it just reset. Okay, well, interesting. And it would get rid of everything. And then, when I checked everything, everything was all disabled and all that other crazy stuff. So I was like, guess I can't click right here. Even though reset settings is right here, I can't click right here. So don't do that, me. A lesson in futility. Hey, Saki Noir. Also, tiny bit late today. I woke up at 6:50. My alarm was struggling for me, but I was not having any of it. $20 hours, man. Maybe I will save. This point. Maybe I will save this point.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Maybe the water lock is fixed.
We were supposed to go back to Martinez a couple of days ago. That damn water lock is broken.
The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
You're doing some kind of science here. You look like a science person.
A science person? The so-called science community hasn't accepted me as one of their own quite yet.
Doesn't sound like he particularly wants to be lumped in with them either. His is a scientific community of one.
I'm Morel, a cryptozoologist. I'm out here looking for a rare insect called the Insulindian phasmid. I'd shake your hand, but,
He displays his gloved hands, which are glistening with silt and sewage.
The way he said the word, phasmid, made it sound full of mystery. This is a very special word for him indeed.
Do I really want to go down this rabbit hole? No. No, I do not. Goodbye. Did I pay for a room? I have a feeling I did not.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
I don't get it. But I'll just nod. That's anything I can click on, I believe.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Looking for clues. Where someone was shot. Ah, the body is gone. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna mess with that. Where could this gunshot have happened from?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Could this structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Let's finish going up here and then we'll go into the church again. That was weird. That's actually very weird. There's this, whatever this is, and it's kind of cutting through the grass and stuff like that.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rags.
Look over the water to the whirling rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower, took the chute there.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
Talking about there's L 90-degree angle here that could provide some serious, and I mean serious, stability. Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
He looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Finished the thought. And I believe the church was next. Nothing over here. Thought there would be.
So, like, seriously, what's eating you, man?
There is a hint of pity in her eyes. Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing, and she wears thick black eyeliner. Most men wouldn't call her pretty. There is a manliness to her, a coarseness.
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Got it.
Okay.
Can we talk for a minute?
I was wondering when you would come around. What's up?
Guess there's something that's been making my life miserable.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class.
Oh, really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I feel like the process is irreversible.
So the thing that's got you crying in front of strangers is social justice?
No, that's probably not it, is it?
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues.
Could be right, but I don't know for certain.
Well, think about... Anyway, was there something else?
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
What is it you're recording, exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
This actually sounds really cool.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
He rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance.
Go ahead.
We have a 4. We need a 10. That's 2 5s. It ain't happening.
Okay, bye.
Alright, maybe I do have to go inside the church. Got one of these posts. Be the thing. What up, dog?
Oh, hey, Wade. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Alright. Nothing there. Get a hold of a sad... Oh, no. Let's see. Check the island for bullet traces. And the boardwalk. When I get to the island. This map isn't being very helpful to me.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets. Your finger finally coming.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
I know this is just supposed to be a crude depiction it's, you know, not very helpful, but my goodness, is this not very helpful? Right, so somehow there's a way to get over here. Potentially, this is involved. Like there, you know, could be, you know, skipping path right there. We're gonna go up there one more time. Still have fast travel capabilities. That noise. Starting to hear music. I guess I could ask the boat lady.
Wait. Take a longer look at yourself and how you're reflected in that slick chemical rainbow. What do you see? Metaphor. It's always metaphor.
All right, man. Calm down. I have a feeling she's not going to let me, or she's not going to give me a ride on her boat. Just need $3 more on something off.
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
All right, great.
Another time, perhaps.
Go get myself a room. And then I guess we'll go talk to Home Chick Slice. We can talk to her all about our encounter with Boy Slice.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Got my bill.
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
Oh, great. Let's see. Can we see out here now?
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
What do we need? We need a 9, so we need a 7, a 4, and a 3. Could be worse.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
Can you let me slide by so I can grab that thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch and slides it across the table to you.
Take the key.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Thank you. I appreciate your hospitality. Now I think I can go in here.
You see a heavy stool. It could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
Try the workshop key.
The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Money.
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit, a phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats, a classic.
Wait, you played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Oh, I'm out.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
That's great. What's
this
up here?
small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
Nougat.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
His last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
'88. 88. Elevator was maintained a long time ago.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
Close the doors and go up. Elevator go up. See what we got. Oh, this is unexpected. Pinball maker's coat.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up, a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardies bang away at it.
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. There's all left over from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and God ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Only if he got those double blue open. If you don't got them double blue open, then you ain't casting no counterspells. So it looks like they gave up on fixing pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This is good. He likes it. That's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
This isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads. Commendable work bringing us to this place.
Wow. I'm I'm getting some praise from Kitsuragi. Okay. Well, okay. What does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. This prince, officer, could be the prince of our killer. And if not, at least there are good argument for this Ruby doing it, to present to Titus.
Let us have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
The print looks like one person went back and forth.
Between that and that.
He points to the barred door. This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. I wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know? But it's not an argument for her either.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Move on. Tiny hole in the wall. You can see a bedroom on the other side.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Think I can see into Classe's bedroom from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
Unbar the door. Bye. Bye. I'll just be taking the front door. Hope you don't mind. The bad part about this is I think this requires 2 loading screens instead of 1. Need to interrogate her some more. We have fully explored the whirling. Analyze the site of the murder. We did that. Before I talk to Homeboy Slice again, I'm gonna go see if I can get any information on this, whatchamacallit.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
Right.
Your money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal.
Pull the handle.
The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost.
Turn the knob to focus my vision.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Could the shot have come from there, then entered the window upstairs, the whirling in rags?
Can you tell? From this distance? I don't think it's possible.
That was not in quotes.
It's not. The details are blurry. There's water vapor in the way and waves cut into the islet.
There are ruins of some kind of the building there.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Lieutenant takes off his glasses and cleans them. Hang in there, little one.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Alright. Maybe that'll open up.
Whoa. What have we here?
A bridge.
A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Guess I'll take my chances.
Guess so. Just be careful out there. One false step could cost you dearly.
Thanks, Todd. I never did get that key. Open up all the whirling stuff.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Talk more about this boat that you're on.
What would you like to know?
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
It'll come off like I'm envious. I'm not.
You're not? Okay then. Just keep on admiring the boat then, unburdened by envy.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Hey, Morganite Sky. What's the best thing that happened to you today? Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Mainly. How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Good.
Dealing with Everard again.
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you?
Alright, guess we're not using her boat. I don't know how else we're gonna get over there. How's it going? Is the game good? Well, you know, that's it's a difficult question to answer. You know, what I think is good is probably not what you think is good. I mostly play RPGs and JRPGs and things like that. You might not play all those types of games, so you might have different opinions on what types of games you think are good as opposed to what type of games I think are good. But I have rejuvenated my enjoyment in this game, and so I can say that I'm having fun. And you know, I don't see any reason to not continue playing. What are we on, day 5? Oh, yeah. I think my best suggestion is you're not worried about some spoilers. I would say continue watching and see if this is something that catches your eye. You are worried about spoilers. Maybe there's like some spoiler-free walkthroughs or something like that. You saw my Grandia playthrough on YouTube. You know, that Grandia playthrough has been quite interesting for me. After I went through and started looking at the stats for it for my stream and review that I did not write last weekend because life is hard, so I'm going to do that this weekend. That was surprisingly more popular than I thought it would be.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Also, as a slight tangent to that, Edge of Eternity right now is significantly more popular than... Oh, that was weird. Than you'd think it would be. I'm guessing it's because the Nintendo Switch version or the console version or something like that is coming out soon, and so people are like, I need to figure out what this game is all about. You know, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes when I'm ready to play a new game, I look at my Steam list and I see Grandia 2. And I'm like, is it time for me to play Grandia 2? Then I discard the thought. Dog is barking. Still don't know where this leads. Ever heard of Edge of Eternity? It's a indie game that came out semi-recently. I don't remember exactly when it came out. Maybe like last year. Or 2 years ago.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
How do I get to the island? Check the island. It could be a high tide, low tide kind of thing. And then the boardwalk. I was out on the boardwalk. Grandia 2, you've only seen the early parts of the game. Not sure how you feel about it. It looks, it doesn't look like it's a sequel to Grandia 1. Which are also always interesting choices.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
You gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines. A pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
I didn't check. Pinball isn't relevant to the investigation.
I was just wondering, if you found pinball machines there...
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Yes?
That's all we need there. Yeah, you think it's a new story overall? Yeah, those are always weird directions to take. Especially when, you know, you're calling it like Grandia 2 or something like that. But you know, it's stuff. It's fine. If it's the same world, you know, it makes sense, I suppose. There are room for sequels to games that do not follow the same characters or in the same world, yada yada, this and that. Edge of Eternity looks pretty nice. You looked it up? Maybe you can grab it on sale or something like that, or maybe not on sale. Give it a shot. I thought it was okay. But you know, maybe other people will find it more than okay. I need to mark. This is a good time to mark too, because I'm about to get into some stuff.